I better hear a better good morning. Good morning. That was weak. Good morning. There we go. All right, if I get y'all's attention. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who's happy to be here today? Raise your hand. There you go. Who put deodorant on?
Hi, I'm Victor Moss, real estate attorney, broker, and investor, but no one really cares. What they care about is that I'm a problem solver. So that's what I do for a living, is solve problems.
I'm going to show you to find deals you never even knew existed.
Deals are everywhere, but you got to get off your butt.
One deal is all it takes to change your life. Victor freaking Moss, that's right.
Today we're here with some lady investors to give you a different perspective on real estate investing. Are you guys up for that? Yes. All right. All right, so I'd like to start with inviting three ladies up here. They're here. First, Adriana Garza Rodriguez. Have a seat. And next we have Miss Suzette Baez. Give it up. And jokingly, saving the best for last, Rosa, come on up. Okay, so we're gonna have them introduce themselves. I'm gonna ask them a few questions. So they're gonna just keep rotating the speakers. I'm gonna ask them a series of questions and just start there. Rose, I'm gonna start with you at the very end. Rose, give them your full name.
Hi, my name is Rose Olmos. I'm from Mexico City. I've been here in San Antonio for 10 years. Been in the business, been a real estate problem solver for 4 years now, and I love it.
And I remember you did our training. How long did it take for you to actually take action?
About a year.
What stopped you from getting started?
Well, I was a little bit scared. I analyzed too much, so massive, imperfect in action.
In action, I like that, that's awesome. Anybody in this room afraid of taking a chance with real estate investing? The rest of you are liars. It is scary. You're afraid of losing your savings, you're afraid of this, you're afraid of that. So I found a great solution. I would love to get your opinion, Rose. Should you start flipping right away?
No.
I think you should learn how to go fishing first.
Yes.
Before you cook that fish.
Yes.
Once you know how to fish, you can always catch the fish, yes?
Yes.
So that's what's going on. All right, who do we got next? Introduce yourself, please, to the group.
Hello everybody, my name is Suzette Baez, originally from El Paso, Texas. I've been living here in San Antonio for about 21 years and love doing real estate.
Suzette, what do you mostly focus on?
Rental home.
And how many do you and the hubby have?
Right now we have 8.
All right, give it up. Now, he's retiring soon, yes?
He retires in 1 year.
All right. And what do you want to do after he retires, besides have fun?
Definitely have rental homes in Miami, Las Vegas, New York, so we're looking everywhere. So
Good
pretty
deal.
excited.
All right. What do we got next, Miss Adriana? Where are you from, Adriana?
It's Adriana.
Whatever. Adrian. Come on, Adrian.
I'm originally from Matamoros, Tamaulipas, Mexico.
Woo!
So, yay! But I grew up in Bronzeville, Texas, and I moved to San Antonio. Bronzeville, anybody from Bronzeville? Right here. Hey, like it. So I've been in San Antonio for 6 years already. And I am a real estate agent licensed with the state of Texas for the last 3 years. I am the Vice President of Operations and co-owner of San Antonio Real Estate Property Investments, LLC.
And who is that, with Mr. Garza?
Our president is over there, Mr. Rick Rodriguez. He's my husband.
Rick is the funniest guy in town. I'm telling you, if I can make him laugh, I've done a good job. So they just got married about a month and a half ago. Give it up for them.
I am also the Secretary of Board of Directors for Women's Council of Realtors in San Antonio. All of you who are realtors, I invite you to join Women's Council of Realtors.
Any realtors in the room?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, a few of you, good deal.
And also, I am the Secretary of Board of Directors for Park Garrity Homeowners Association. And I am so glad to be here with these beautiful ladies and you guys.
Awesome, awesome. So, if I was in your shoes, I'd want to know how to get started. That's probably the first thing I would advise everybody. How do you get started in real estate investing? So, ladies, I'm going to start with Adriana first, work the other way. You could go back in time and you could get started in real estate investing. How would you get started? I know it's a big question, but just give us the 1-minute spiel on that.
So, first of all, definitely education. We do have to invest in our education, and it's going to cost money, like Victor was referring to earlier. We do have to, I tried, maybe some of you have done it before. I did it, I tried about 3 different organizations, and some of them I paid a little bit more money, some of them I, not as much. But there were companies from out of town, they will come and, they were very encouraging, but I would get out of there and still don't know how to start. Kind of like, most of us, might have gone through that. And then it was not until, I found a program and just kind of like what Victor offers, where you have mentorship, where you learn, like I said, do you just go flip a house? No, you need to learn how to cook that fish first. So yes, you go into these type of programs where they teach you, you learn, you start with a mentor, and then you go from there. Definitely invest in your education. If you're going to be flipping homes, like I was saying, get yourself a real good realtor, that it's an investor realtor, not just, they need to know what they're doing, yes, to protect you and represent you correctly. And I learned that, and those of you who are realtors out there, when I was a realtor, I was like, how can I help my investor clients? Because it's a whole different world. So I had to go and say, okay, this is how I help my residential regular realtors. Now I need to take care of my investors. How do I do that as a realtor? And that's where I started, getting that education. And then I'm like, hey, I want to be an investor myself. So that's how I started.
All right, Suzette, if you could go back in time, how would you start becoming a real estate investor?
Definitely education is very important, and become one of Victor's students. We had tried other mentors and everything, but Victor actually is very hands-on. He'll teach you the way of research, of talking to people and everything, and that's very, very important. You can't be afraid. You cannot let fear stop you. You let fear stop you, you're not going to get anywhere. You just have to take that step and go hard and be strong, and education, like I said, is very important. If you don't know something, go get a book, read a book, research. There's Google. Don't make excuses of, I don't have time, I don't have this. No, yes, you do have time. Don't blame anything on, you can't do stuff. You have to focus on what you need to learn and just go at it like 110%. No excuses.
All right, Rose, you had to start again. So you didn't waste that first year. What would you do differently this time?
Well, I agree with Adriana, with Suzette. And the thing is, you need to find a mentor. You need to find someone that knows what he's doing, that will teach you what's the first step, and then go to the first step, and then the second, and then the third, and then from there on. And there might be a lot of people that might say, oh, but I don't have money to pay a mentor, or, things like that. When I got to Victor's workshop, I was broke. So I said, well, what do I need to do? So I sold a lot of things, and I got the money. I got the workshop, and I couldn't be happier. It's something that you have to do, right? And you'll find the means if you have the will. So education.
And Jim, how you didn't know him?
Oh yeah, and actually I met my business partner Jim Schopenhauer there, and now we're partners, and we've been doing a lot of deals, and yeah.
I'm really proud of both Jim and Rose because, like a lot of people, I can show them everything. I can show them, take the horse to the water, but if they don't want to drink, I can't force that on them. All right, Rose, we're going to start with you for the next question. Are you ready? How many deals do you think you've done in the last 12 months, even during COVID, and what are your goals going forward? How many deals have you done in the last 12 months?
I think we've done like five, 6 deals.
Okay. One every other month.
And it's been, last year with COVID, a lot of things changed because we were really flipping properties and just putting them market ready on an MLS. And then things started, changing. And we have the opportunity for a rental, which I closed with you. The guys were facing foreclosure. We are moving towards subject tos and rentals, owner finance, and I guess we're going to start our first Airbnb.
So Suzette, I know you've been traveling a lot the last year. Have you gotten any deals locked up in the last year?
We've been working on quite a bit of them here and in El Paso, so it's just a matter of the numbers game. That's really important, so we'll definitely get quite a bit.
Good deal. Diana, how many deals have you done the last year?
It's been a very interesting, I guess.
Weddings and weddings and weddings.
Dancing and 18 months. I want to say about 7. We've done flips. We did a wholesale deal, flips, and we started 4 new home construction. So we're getting very diverse, kind of like what the girls are saying. Different. This is what's the beauty and what Victor was saying about fun in real estate. Everybody has their own niche. Everybody likes to work there. I heard Airbnbs over there. I heard about rentals. And, we're in the new home construction area now. And it is so exciting. That's a whole different world as well. So, yeah, about 7.
Now, one of those was one I wholesaled to you. How's that coming along? Tell them about it.
Okay, that is a property that you're talking about in 306 Michelle in Converse, Texas. It's a house we got for $30,000. And it was burnt, most of it. Just the outside was saved. We had to get an engineer to go and look at everything all the wood.
The frame.
The frame, there you go. Those barrotes, those my Spanish. The frame that needed to be removed and what we could keep. We had to replace everything. But it's been quite an experience. We had never done a burn house before, and right now it looks totally different. It has brand new roof. The framing, they also had to seal it with a special seal for the smell. The new walls, sheetrock, flooring, all that. We put about $70,000 in it, and it's gonna go on the market for $170,000.
170, folks.
170.
So hopefully you gross around 70, net maybe closer to 50 to 55, and you've gotten a wonderful experience out of that. Now you were like, okay, we know how to do this. We can be one of those niche buyers. We want burnt houses because no one wants to touch them.
It doesn't scare us.
It doesn't scare them.
No, it was like you were saying, overcoming the fear and over-analyzing stuff. And we've been doing this for like 8 years, or I would never would have touched a burnt house. But we just did it, and then we solved the problem, like you said.
That's it.
And the ones that are the hardest to solve are the ones that make the most money.
Speaking of that, and you guys know this, at least you ladies do, I sold a property about 2 years ago, and I sold it for $310. It was my former residence, and I lived in it for 3 years, and I was going through a divorce at the time, so I sold the property, and it was free and clear. And I put about 50 in rehab into it 3 years earlier, but I only bought it for $29,000 in back taxes. And I lived in it mortgage-free for 3 years. So not only did I make a $200,000 profit, but I got my $80,000 investment back, plus saved myself about $60,000 in mortgages over 3 years. Real estate is amazing if you know what you're doing. And the bigger the problem, the better the deal. Okay, ladies, I'll get off my milk carton there and start back with you ladies. Ready? Okay. So, how do you go about getting your real estate deals? I'm going to start with you, Adriana. Go ahead. Adriana, how do you find deals?
So how do we find deals? Right now, we've used wholesalers. So people, like some of you guys that go and find properties, and they come and they sell to us. We've also gotten through friends or people who, have told us, hey, this person, they're considering this about their house, by other people telling us about others. We've gone to the court. We have found good deals there. I know Victor always jokes about that, but once in a while
Suckers.
you do, and I've seen them. We've hit some home runs out there. But yes, definitely do your due diligence. Do not just go there and start buying stuff like I've seen. So we also did we launched our, our campaign, targeting people. We listed people who are delinquent also on their taxes. We're doing the mail outs and stuff. Like you said, it's gonna take money. We need to invest, and this is a constant thing. It's not something that's gonna hit on the first one. Hopefully, but it's something that constantly you need to be doing, and you need to invest that money. So we make our postcards and stuff, and we're doing mail outs as well.
Very nice. Next, Suzette, how do you go about getting deals?
So we send out letters, I put bandit signs, I knock on doors, I outsource to our children. This is a cool story about our children. When we first got into real estate investing, my son bought his first house at 19 years old. My daughter got her house at 23 years old. So
Yes.
age is you can't say you're too young or too old. You can do it at any time. So we've got them out there driving for properties, on their way to school, on, just whatever they're doing. They see something, they call me, we do our research, we go talk to people. So definitely outsource. If you got your kids there, hey, go look at a house or whatever. But it's just marketing yourself, and don't be afraid to knock on doors, because you'll definitely get doors slammed on yourself, but don't stop. That's just gonna fuel that flame on, you know what, I'm gonna get a house, guaranteed I'm gonna get a house. So always think positive, always. And a good attitude, yeah!
Before Rose answers the question, I just realized a common denominator with all three of you and myself. We have a team. We are part of a team to get deals. You have Jim, you have your husband and your kids, you've got your husband in marketing, I've got my staff. So I'm always looking for deals, and it's a team effort. You can't do it all by yourself. You could maybe, but it's so much better when you have a team to hold you accountable. All right, Rose, how do you find deals these days?
Okay, it would be ABM, always be marketing. So we do SMS, we do texting, we don't do cold calling, we do Facebook ads, Google ads, Google Maps. What else we do, Jim?
Lists.
Huh?
List, tax delinquency lists.
The tax, we get all the lists from tax delinquency, foreclosures. We post a lot. We try to post a lot on Facebook and try to get the word out that what we are doing.
Social media marketing.
Yeah, social media.
Yeah, organically. Hey, we're at this property. I see y'all's pictures and videos. It's awesome. Of course, you learned that from me, but anyway. I'm an ass guy, so it's okay. No, but I'm proud of you guys. I see you guys doing that all the time. You don't just do one thing, you do a handful of things. You don't need to do 1,000 things. Do you agree? Maybe 3 to 4 or 5 things, that's it. And just be good at it. If you're gonna chase down foreclosures, learn how to do it. If you're gonna chase tax delinquents, and there's thousands of them, learn how to do it.
And try to see what marketing works for you. Because at the beginning we were not doing direct mail marketing because everyone was sending out postcards. But then a lot of people stopped doing that, and then that's the opportunity to start doing it again. SMS, texting. Now everyone's doing texting, so it's do marketing that works for you, and it's try, error, try again, and that's what works.
Absolutely. You were going to say something?
I was just going to add something on what she was saying. And you were saying too about not doing only one thing, and I'm glad you reminded me about that, because there was a point, talk about not being scared and seeing, okay, what am I going to do, like the book Who Moved My Cheese, not on one thing, don't focus on one stream of income. But there was a point where, and it's happening, a lot of those wholesalers, they don't have properties anymore, or they have stuff that we're not interested in. So it's like, what are we going to do? So our company, we don't have inventory, we die, right? Because we need to keep producing. And so one of the things that, our company came up with, like, well, you know what? let's start building inventory. And that's how I was telling you that the new home construction, not that I went to go work with a builder, we're building it ourselves. And we're like, okay, well, we don't have an inventory right now. There was a point, and we started building, and also we bought some land a couple of months ago. It's like, okay, well, we can't have the new home construction if we don't have land. So now our focus, okay, change land. We need to get so many lots for this time. So we started focusing in that area, not letting go of our marketing, our stuff. While we were working something, we're still taking care of this other part. So it's important that you don't lose your focus on your everything.
Absolutely. I know we're going to be talking about rehabbing for big profits, but I really want to get these ladies up here to give you a perspective. I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, I can say this till I'm blue in the face, but I've said it hundreds of times. But I think getting a different perspective might affect some of you in this room to take some action. Okay? As always, thank you for watching. For more real estate investment and legal real estate content, please subscribe to our channel. Please follow me on social media, which you can find linked in the description below. Don't forget to visit thevictormoss.com, where you can register for coaching and my future events. To listen to the podcast, please search for The Victor Moss Real Estate Show, wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, link below. Until next time, this is Victor Moss, signing off. Take care.